Hello Gemini, welcome to Demella Universe. We are Vel'Astri. Thank you so much for joining us. This is for the sun sign of Gemini, and Gemini, this is your soul journey reading. Beautiful Gemini, you have done the important and the brilliant work to release the conditioning, the limitation and the restriction of the external world. You are no longer operating through the influence of the external conditioning. You are now aligning to the inspiration of your soul, to the promptings of source energy. And this is allowing you more movement, allowing you a limitless creation, which allows your soul more movement, your soul a limitless expansion within your frequency. And now your soul is able to show you paths, doorways, and aspects of your soul which were once unavailable to you, once restricted, because you had all of the external conditioning, all of the external noise over it. Now you've cleared that, and now you're available to all the beautiful paths and all the beautiful experiences which are true to you. And your soul is saying, Gemini, let me take your hand, let me take you on a journey of you, let me show you a path you didn't even know existed, a path which is born of your soul, a path which is true to you, the path of you, Gemini. Gemini, this is a timeless read, so whenever you come across this reading, it's for you. And this reading is intended to activate light codes to align you to this beautiful soul journey. So Gemini, let us see what journey your soul wishes to take you upon at this time. Okay, Gemini, let's see what is coming through for you. The halls of learning. Beautiful Gemini. Have a look at this card. Have a beautiful look at this card. Very interesting. Taurus just received this reading, but you are having, this card rather, but the information I'm picking for this card for you, Gemini, is very different. Wow. Okay, so beautiful Gemini, your soul is about to take you deep into the depths of you, into the depths of source energy, where you are to receive divine activations, which upon your return from this journey. Okay, wow, thank you. Wow, okay. Powerful. Gemini, you are that Lover's card in tarot, the divine energy, the divine frequency of love energy. And that twin energy, when you are in your head too much, or when you are using your heart within the addictions and staying in energies that no longer serve you, you become very splintered and your energy becomes disrupted and the twins become very argumentative. However, should you align with divine love and should you align with the frequency of your intuition and simply following your soul's navigation, the twins are in harmony and you create through divine love at a higher frequency. So each and every single one of you, Gemini, you create very, very differently. You do not create within your mind, which is why when you release your mind, it's peace. And Gemini, you get caught up in your mind a lot. And Spirit is saying it doesn't serve you. Your soul does not work in your mind. Yes, this is a rule for all signs, for all people, but especially for you, Gemini. When you go into your mind and you try to think, the twins are in contention and they argue, it doesn't work. When you are going into your heart too much and you're staying in situations that don't serve you, that you have outgrown, but because of sentiment you stay, the twins are in contention, they're in argument, they do not work. It doesn't work. They just do not agree. You do not reach harmony. The way your work your soul works, Gemini, for each and every single one of you is unique to each and every single one of you, and no other human creates that way. We will say this again. The way your soul works, the way you receive guidance, the way you navigate the earth energies, the way you manifest things, the way you create things is uniquely tailored to each and every single one of you. It's uniquely your own path. No other human operates the way that you can, and you cannot find the solution in human ways. For example, you may be doing a course on the law of attraction will only take you so far. You need to find your own way of manifesting for you to truly, truly manifest your own manifestations. It is tailored uniquely to you, because that is the whole Gemini frequency. You creating within the aspect of yourself allows a harmony, and you receive communication, that air energy. You receive communication, you receive activation, you receive your guidance through divine love. Divine love is that frequency of your soul. So this journey is your soul saying, Gemini, I'm taking you on a journey for you to discover your own unique way to communicate with Source, to manifest in the physical experience, your unique way to be, how your soul works, the unique activations of your soul's fire, of your soul's frequency, of you, uniquely. Wow. And this occurs in the astral while you are sleeping in the dream world. And also you're going to have in the physical more of a step back Gemini. You're going to have a step back as you are just observing this physical reality, not through human eyes, but through Source's eyes. Not through human senses, but through Source's senses. Not through what you have known, but what you literally, each and every single one of you, are going to now experience, because this pathway was not available in the realm of illusion, the Piscean realm. And it was not available to you because of all the conditioning, because of all the ways you thought you could receive, you thought you hear, you thought you channel, you thought you see, you thought you receive. There were just so many ways in which other people did things, and you were observing how other people were doing things, and you were trying to figure out your way through other people's doing. And Spirit is saying, no, Gemini, for you, it's not born in this earth. It's so uniquely yours. The only way you'll ever be able to understand how you work is through you. No other reference. Other references are good. They'll be able to direct you close enough, close to you, but never you. And now your soul is saying it's time for us now to go to the depth of you to receive these sacred activations which are truly yours. If we look at this card, where my eyes traveled for your reading, over here, just behind the pillar, you see this little orange, sort of like little half disc there, this little lamp, and there's a little light there, little light there. It's like these little secret light codes, these secret code languages, which are just hidden, which only you are privy to, Gemini. And your soul is saying it's time for you to go into those hidden chambers. It's time for you to understand how you uniquely operate. And when you end this journey, when you're finished with this journey and understand that this journey is unique to each and every single one of you, some of you it might take a week, others of you it might take a month, others of you it might take 3 months, and Spirit says up to 3 months for your reading. So a week to up to 3 months, because all of you are at different journeys, at different frequencies, at different places to receive different light codes and different expansions on your journey. But through this journey, and when you complete this journey, all the information you've gathered, the ways of you, the senses, you now being able to hear your guidance with the way that you hear it, you being able to navigate this frequency the way you navigate it, is so uniquely you, is so uniquely yours, is so tailored fully to you, and it stays, and you are able now to integrate this in your everyday experience. Gemini, very powerful Gemini, and very beautiful. Okay, let us see what the tarot reads. And look at that, Ace of Wands. How perfect. A new path, a new door, a new way, and it's uniquely yours. The way this path is yours, the way you receive is uniquely yours. And look, it's from spirit, it's not from the physical, it's not from human experiencing. This is something you cannot learn from another human. It's not something you can learn from somebody else's experience. It's not something that you can learn online, that you can learn through books and readings. This is what you learn from you, from your own integrating, downloading your own walk with source, your own walk with spirit. And spirit is saying, I want to offer you a pathway, a doorway for you to finally understand, for you to learn the whole of learning, for you to finally come into the great lessons, the great teachings of how you work, how you operate, how you receive information, how you navigate the energies in this physical world, how you hear guidance clearly. It's time for you to receive your own unique language, the language of your twins. Your twins speak a very different language. They do not speak the language of the mind. They do not speak the language of the heart. They speak a language of you, a very different language. And as you learn this language, you're able to then heal the heart to you, heal the mind to you, and then finally the mind and the heart speak the language of your soul. Wow, Gemini. That's so pretty. And let's see what else comes through. And yes, you see, and then you finally release the heart is healed, no longer pinned down by the conditioned emotions, conditioned love, external validations of how you should be. You finally release the conditioned ways of love, and a big healing to how you view yourself. You finally release yourself to who you are, no longer shying away from your light, no longer shying away from how you are, how you be. You finally see that I have always been right. You have always been right. You, the way you have been, the way you present yourself, what you think, what you dream, how you feel, how you move, how you be has always been right. And it's other people who just don't get you, other people who just don't understand you. And you finally don't feel like, oh, what's wrong with me? How is it that other people, when they do this, they work? When other people do that, it works out for them. How is it that other people know how other people seem to know how to human, and they have these instruction manual that they're privy to? Other people going to a secret night school of how to manifest that we don't know about. You're no longer feeling like this lost because you finally understand, wait a minute, it's because the information I'm seeking cannot be found here in this human frequency. It can be found in the frequency of my soul only. And now that you have stepped into your power, you finally, your energies are manifesting in this physical, and finally things are moving, finally things are manifesting, finally your heart chakra is opening, finally you are healing, and you're finally releasing any bitterness or resentment or any feeling of not belonging, and you finally feel whole, you finally feel full, Gemini. Stability returning to the perception and the presence of you. Yes, finally things working out for you in the physical. No longer feeling hard done by, no longer feeling that you've been hitting your head against the wall. You've been trying, spinning your wheels. You've been doing this, nothing working, doing A, nothing working, B, nothing working, C, nothing working, D, nothing working, going back to B, still not working, going to E, nothing working. Okay, let's skip F, let's go back to M, nothing working. Okay, maybe let's try Y. No, Y is not working either. Let's come back. Let's try S. All of the options you've been trying just not working, and you feeling I've done everything I possibly can. But look at you, still standing strong, still knowing that you have so much to give, still knowing that your abundance is coming through, still knowing that your love is coming through. This is you not giving up, but this is you tired and be like, Spirit, I need some help. Something's got to give. I've been trying, but I'm just not getting it right. And Spirit's saying, yes, finally now the energies are available, because they had to wait for you to get into the realm of Aquaria. And finally the energies are available because it required you to release a lot of the toxic conditioning for you to allow this path to be available to you. And now finally this path is available to you. And now we're finally able to show you how to, with ease and with flow and with swiftness and with ease coming through very strongly, with ease, show you how to now navigate and create and manifest your beautiful experiences. No longer feeling that you're stuck in the mud, finally feeling flow and free. Yes, success, victory, finally being seen. And look at how it mirrors the Three of Swords, where you felt unseen, where you felt that no matter what you did, you just didn't feel you belonged. Now look, Six of Wands, feeling successful, being seen, being recognized. Now you're on top. Now you're flowing, you're moving, no longer stuck. Now you're celebrated, your unique ways working for you. Now you feel you belong to the crowd moving forward, no longer feeling that how come everybody else is moving forward but I seem to be held back. Now you're feeling a fluidity, now you're feeling a flow. Now finding the things you're working on coming through, a success, things working, things moving for you, beautiful Gemini. Ooh, and 2 cards for you. Okay. I love it. 6 cards for your reading, and the Lover's cards is card number 6 in tarot, so how perfect. Look at this, the Page of Pentacles. Spirit is really bringing this message, a new way of manifesting in the physical. You're the page. So yes, you are this beautiful empress. Yes, you are the king, you're the queen, you're the empress, the emperor, you're all of the beautiful high frequencies. But Spirit is saying you are now releasing the human perspective of creation, and now childlike innocence. It's time for you to begin anew with a new way of manifesting in the physical, a new way of receiving, of navigating the physical, a new way of creating abundance, a way which is born of your soul, a way which is born of your truth, a way which is born of you, completely born of you. It cannot be shown by anybody else. It cannot be taught by anybody else. It's received by you from within. And all this yellow, solar plexus, divine masculine energy healed, this is you creating through intuitive flow, intuitive action. Spirit saying this is a path that cannot be, you can't be in the mind. You can't try to force this by trying to plan and trying to process and plan and think and this and that and work out. It cannot be. Remember, the twins do not speak the language of the mind. The twins do not speak the language of the sentimental heart. The twins speak the language of your soul, and as now you are learning the language of your soul, you're now learning the language of how you manifest in this physical. So follow the intuitive promptings, follow your soul, release the external, release the mind, release the heart, follow your soul, let your soul teach you, you Gemini. And here it's coming with the Knight of Swords. You see, your soul is saying, I'm bringing the information, I'm bringing the clarity, I'm bringing the understanding, I'm bringing the knowledge, and it's coming through on this journey. But it requires you to be open, it requires you to be willing to come upon this new path. The Knight of Swords here, honoring the Ace of Wands, you see, mirroring rather, and honoring of course, a new path where you're now receiving the information, receiving the knowledge, receiving the know-how, receiving the understanding, receiving the insight, receiving the way of you, the way of creation, the way in which you work, the language of your soul, the language of your twin energy. This is you really finally understanding how you uniquely work, how you uniquely are to operate in this physical reality. And now the Page of Pentacles mirrors the Three of Swords. And look, yes, a healing now to you as you see, I couldn't receive it from anybody else. I had to learn a new way. It wasn't me. There was nothing wrong with me. I simply had to change my perspective. I simply had to receive from me to create in the physical. And yes, where I was held back, where I felt stuck, where I felt that I was hard done by, now I'm finally celebrated. Now I'm finally moving forward. Now it's finally a victory. Now finally the energies are working within for me, no longer against me. So beautiful Gemini, this is a powerful time where your soul is saying, Gemini, you need to stop with the mind thinking and planning and trying to understand everything. You need to stop with the heart keeping you in places that just they don't serve you anymore. You're done with those lessons. It's time for you to move on, and it's time for you to understand the way that you operate, the way that you create in this physical realm is so uniquely yours. Your twin language, your twin frequency has a very different language unique to you. Each and every single one of you Gemini is going to have a very unique way of doing, expressing, receiving, being guided, navigating this physical realm. It's so unique to you. It's tailored to you. So allow your soul to show you this journey, Gemini. We would affirm rather at this time, we are open to the guidance of source energy. We are open to the guidance of our soul. Soul, we are ready for you to take us upon this journey. Show us, how do we create? How do we manifest? How do we receive guidance? How do we see? How do we hear? Yes, humans have taught us to see with our eyes, but how do we see? Yes, humans have taught us to listen with our ears, but how do we truly listen? Yes, humans have taught us to feel and touch with our hands, with our bodies, but how do we actually touch and feel? How do we operate? What is the language of our soul? What is the language of our twins? How do we manifest? How do we experience? Show us, show us, show us. Who are we? What are we? Show me me, show me me, show me me. I'm ready to receive me. And Gemini, be open. Be very open. This requires you to not know. You can't decide, I have to know what happens tomorrow. This is you trusting your soul to show you what tomorrow will be. You see, your soul is showing you here. Your soul is showing you. Source energy is showing you. It's an unknown path. This is you being so comfortable with the unknown and the uncertainty, because that's the only way you'll be able to be available to the path which is unknown to you. Blessed be.